Alrighty guys, so this video will probably be uploaded tomorrow. But as you could probably see by the title, this video is about my very first WBO tournament. And alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and explain a few things. So this was my first WBO tournament, but was also the first tournament I hosted. So, yeah, so anyway, these are the three combos I used, but we'll get into that in a minute. First, I'm just gonna say that I spent probably a couple months, 2 to 3 months, preparing for this. And I'm just gonna say a lot of people ended up showing up, like probably 35 to 40 people. Only 24 were able to participate because there was a cap. But overall, I think a lot of people turned up for sure. So, anyways, I'm just gonna tell you about how far I got in the tournament and what place I got. If I got a place at all, I'm not gonna reveal that right now. I'm just gonna explain it as I go through. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just list off the combos I used for the tournament. So my deck was Lord Spriggan Zero Cross Extend Plus in left spin. I never changed it to right. I also used Judgment Diablos, Blitz Quick Dash. Next time I'm probably going to be using Extreme Dash because I'm training with somebody and I got their Quick Extreme Dash driver. And finally we have Prime Apocalypse Sting Ultimate Reboot Dash. I never actually used this combo in the tournament. But yeah, these are my three combos. I'm probably going to replace Prime Apocalypse with Balkish B3 on Barry next time. Or show Turbo Spryzen. Depends. So anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead and start explaining my matches and what happened and how it turned out for me. Alright, so let's go ahead and start with the first match. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started with round one. So I want to think it was Blader GI 327. Maybe it was 324. I'll have to check back. Okay, so it was Blader GI 327. So anyways, I went with Lord Spriggan Zero Cross Extend Plus. And he used I think Judgment, I don't know what it was. I think it might have been Judgment Diablos on Dimension Dash. It was Judgment on Dimension Dash, that's what I know for sure. And, he only got like 1 point on me. I did win that match, but it was like really close a couple times because his Dimension Dash kept nearly outspinning me. Even an opposite spin, which I think was a bit interesting. So, it's always great to see new combos like that and see how well they do. So, yeah, even though I won that one, good game to GI Blader, because I think that was a relatively interesting combo that nearly outspun my Lord Spriggan. Alright, so next I went up against Time King 14, who actually placed... Actually, I won't give that away yet. Anyways, so yeah, I went with Lord Spriggan again. Same combo, same spin direction. And he came at me with... I think it was like Judgment, and then the weight was sent, and I can't remember what the chip was. But I do know that he used Quick Dash, like the same one as mine, but it was severely worn, like to the point where the hole was gone. And to my surprise, he actually beat me, and I don't remember the score. I think I want to say I at least got like 1 point on him, so it was at least me 1 and then him 3. But yeah, okay, so his combo was not super fast due to his Quick Dash being worn, but he kept KOing me like probably 2 to 3 times in a row. It was insane. I have no clue how he did it. But yeah, just probably goes to show that even when your Quick Dash or Extreme Dash is worn, it's still useful, I guess. I guess it really depends. But yeah, no, I can't even... The judges were surprised by the result. And also, I think I forgot to show in the first round. that my Lord Spriggan actually did this in my first match. But yeah. Alright, so with a loss, I probably should have stuck with Lord Spriggan. But no, I saw who I was going up against, and all I knew was that he was using some Hasbro Beyblades. I wasn't really sure what he was going to use, so I went with Judgment Diablos, hoping to try and KO or even burst him. So I think he went in with, like, I know he went in with, I think, Turbo Spryzen Atomic. And I'm pretty sure it was right spin. It may have been left, but I'm pretty sure it was right. And I'm even surprised. Now, what happened was I was KO'd, and then, like, KO'd twice, and then outspun a couple times. So yeah, I lost another round. Alright, so after that third round, I had 2 losses. And I knew that if I didn't use Lord Spriggan for the remainder, that I had a chance to not get into the finals. Well, I still had a chance to not get in the finals anyway if I even if I won my next 2 matches. So I knew that I had to do my best for the rest of the tournament. So for my next one, let me check who I was up against. Alright, so in my third round, I was up against Dakota 24, but in my fourth round, I was against Bear 1223. And in that round, I used Lord Spriggan, Zero Crescent Skin in the same spin direction. So I'm trying to remember what he came at me with. Let me check the footage. I can't quite remember the fourth round in what Bear 123 used. All I remember is that I did use Lord Spriggan in that match, and I won. So, I don't know. But yeah, I do remember that much. So anyways, on to the 5th round, and I went up against, I think his name was Shinsuke. And I remember, I think he was one of 2 bladers who have fake Beyblades, so I had to actually lend him one of mine. And one of them got, Y Longness stock, and the other one got, Dread Bahamut stock. Now, Shinsuke, I gave Dread Bahamut stock, and no, I did not rig the Beyblades so I could win. I gave them all one Beyblade to use, and they used it for most of their matches, because I think one of them used Slash Valkyrie 00 Octa in their first match that I gave him. I let him borrow it. But regardless, yeah, I did use Lord Spriggan against Dread Bahamut stock, and I did win 1, 2, 3. I mean, he did manage to outspin me once. So it does go to show you Extend Plus isn't the greatest driver, and it can be outspun. But I think for the most part it was because he was using we were using same spin combos. So, I mean, that kind of contributed. But yeah, in the end, I did win. Alright, so now to tell you whether I got into the top 8 or not. So in the end, I had 3 wins and 2 losses. So in the end, I basically had to hope that round 5 matches went in my favor and that I would be ranked top 8. Now, at the end of round 5, before any other thing, I did check my ranking, and I was at number 7, but then I got up to number 8, and by the end, I was at number 10, so I did not make it into the top 8. Now, if I went with Lord Spriggan in round 3, I probably would have made it in. But no matter, it was still pretty fun. And I'm gonna probably briefly explain the finals matches. So, Time King 14 ended up placing 4th. We're just gonna go from lowest to highest. So, he ended up winning his first final stage match against, let me see, Hazard Kerbeus. So he won against Hazard Kerbeus, and then I think he lost against the Beyblade Kid, but he did really well in this. He did really well in this tournament. I'll tell you how well he did though. But anyways, yeah, so he lost against Time King 14, so he went against El Drago 16, who won his first final stage match as well, but lost his semifinals match. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the Beyblade Kid used Lord Spriggan Zero Cross Extend Plus, same as my combo for the entirety of the finals, at least. I don't think he used it. I'm pretty sure that's the only combo we used, like, during the tournament. Alright, so yeah, Eldrago 16 placed third, as you may have guessed. He won against Stay Cool, and then he lost to, what was it? That's right, Kamek. Yeah, he lost to Kamek. So yeah, like I said, he went up against Time King 14 and he actually won. I think he used 2 combos during the tournament. Now, for the most part, he was using Lord Spriggan Blitz Orbit, which wasn't a strange combo, and I'm assuming he didn't have other better lad, I'm sorry, drivers, or maybe he just really loved Orbit. I did hear that he did. Although we did catch him, early on in the deck formats using 2 orbits, so he had to replace it with Extend Plus, which now that I think about it, he could have used Extend Plus on. Whatever. Anyways, I'm not 100% sure whether he used Union Achilles or not. I'm assuming he probably did it for at least 1 match. So, yeah, I put it down. But anyways, yeah, so he used Lord Spriggan Blitz Orbit, and he got 3rd place. So I think that was pretty decent. I mean, this was his very first tournament, so I think he did pretty decent. So anyways, as you could probably guess, the Beyblade Kid won his match. I think it was against Time King 14. And then, yeah, that's right. And then Kamek, of course, went up against Eldrago 16. So the finals were the Beyblade Kid versus Kamek, and this was interesting. I think Kamek used all 3 of his combos, which were let me check. So his deck was decent. Kamek used Lord Spriggan Zero Wall Bearing. I don't remember which spin direction it was. I think it might have been left. I don't know though. And then he had Imperial Dragon Convert Ultimate Reboot Dash. Now that was a bit of an interesting combo. I wasn't quite sure how well Convert would do, but it did quite well. I think it won against. No, I don't think it. I think it got a couple points against the Beyblade Kid's Lord Spriggan. And then his final combo, which he did use a couple times, I don't remember whether it was in the finals or not, but I do remember he used it, was Prime Apocalypse Hybrid. And, you know, that got some points as well. I think that might have gotten, I don't know, I don't think it got any points in the finals match. And the Beyblade Kids deck, I'll just tell you the whole deck, was Lord Spriggan Zero Cross Extend Plus. He also had Prime Apocalypse Sting Yard, which was, you know, a bit weird that he used Yard instead of something like, I don't know, Atomic works, not Extend Plus. Atomic just would have been better. I don't know why he didn't use it, or even Orbit Metal. And his final combo was probably the most ridiculous combo I've ever seen at a tournament. Let me tell you. Deep Chaos 1- Ultimate Reboot Dash. I'm not joking. I think I can pull up the picture, so I'm going to do that right now. So, yeah, that was basically, his deck as well. So in the end, the Beyblade Kid won. I think Kamek got at least, like, 1 or 2 points against him, but in the end, it was around 5-1 or 2. So yeah, the Beyblade Kid won 1st place, Kamek won 2nd, and Eldrago 16 won 3rd. And the Beyblade Kid, after the finals, when he got in, or I think even before the finals, it was like during the 1st stage, and it might have been like round 4 or 5, he told me he was going to give me Kaiser Kirbyus. So this was this is what he picked for 1st place. And he gave me Kaiser Kirbyus, and it was such a nice thing to do. Of course, I thanked him. I was gonna give him a Beyblade in return, but he ended up keeping the box, so I don't know. It kind of put me in awe. So yeah, he did keep the box though. I only got the Beyblade, but that's completely fine. The Beyblade's pretty cool. I'm hoping to use Kaiser Kirbyus, the layer, in Burst Classic at some point, and I will be doing a review on this Beyblade, maybe today or tomorrow. But yeah, I'm gonna pull up maybe a couple rounds of the finals because I don't want to make this video super long. So anyways, that was my first tournament. I'm hoping to do another one, maybe in Asheville next time, because that's closer to me. I had to drive like 3.5 hours to get to your local game store. But I don't know if they're watching. But thanks to your local game store, by the way, for letting me even host the event. I'm hoping in a few months I'll be able to come back and do it again. It really depends on the patience we have. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today's video, guys. Hoping to get this out today, which is Sunday. I did record a couple of the clips yesterday. But yeah, please subscribe for more epic Beyblade content.